Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be working with the artistically inked and the artistic dies and the Expression in Ink Designer Series paper. As promised from last week, I am going to be making a 3D project. But before we get into that, let me go over all the new buzzness. Get out my buzzness board. We have a new paper pumpkin kit that is available for purchase right now. Expression in color. The kit that is coming up, you have from May 11th to June 10th to subscribe for this kit. And it does coordinate with this product suite that I'm using today. So you have two, not one, two ink spots in this paper pumpkin kit. So you don't want to miss out on this because this is probably going to sell out fast. This one is going to be a good one. And it has a specialty box. Isn't that cute? That box. Yes. I love this. I know this is going to be a good one. We still have the May 4th to June 14th Connect, Craft, and Collect $25 going on. This is for orders of $250 or more or party totals $250 or more before shipping and tax. You will earn an extra $25 in stamping rewards. So if your order total gets to $250, you automatically get $25 for $250 because you get 10% of your order at the $250 level. And you'll get an additional $25, which is a total of $50 in Stampin' Rewards, and Stampin' Rewards equals to free products. And then we also have the Join special going on, the Join Plus, and that ends on May 31st. Our starter kit is $99 plus tax, no shipping. In that starter kit, you get free business supplies, free shipping, and a paper pumpkin kit. Pay $99, you get $125 worth of product. But until May 31st, you're going to get $155 worth of product. So an extra $30 worth of product. This is a great deal. I would love to have you join my team of Honeybee Stamping Hive. Okay, that is all the business we have. So let's get into this project. Okay, so what you're going to need is a piece of cardstock. We have Pale Papaya here that is 9 3/4 by 8 1/2. We have another piece of Pale Papaya that is 1 1/4, about 9 1/2. The length, you can really, this probably is a little longer than 9 1/2, but 9 1/2 should be good enough. Just 1 1/4. It's actually going to be a belly band, so you can have it whatever size you like for your project. Then you're going to need some designer series paper. We have one at 4 3/4 by 2 3/4. You're going to need two at 2 3/4 by 1. And you're also going to need two pieces at 4 3/4 by 1. Then we have some white, some basic white. You're going to need one at, this is the wrong one, I believe. Let me see. No, that's right. One at 4 7/8 by 2 7/8. Then you're going to need two at 1 1/4 by, not 1 1/4, 1 1/8 by 4 7/8. Then 1 1/8 by 2 7/8. Okay, and this is going to be for layering behind our designer series paper like this. Then you're also going to need some scrap paper for stamping. And then I have a 1 inch circle here, not a 1 inch, it's probably more like 1 1/4 inch, just to mount some things on. It's not really important what it looks like. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So what we're going to do first is go ahead and score our paper. We're going to get our Simply scoring tool, our scoreboard here. And I'm hoping that this is going to be in the camera area. Where's my little scoring tool? So on the 9 3/4 side, we're going to score at 1 1/4, 4 1/4, 5 1/2, and 8.5. Then we're going to turn it to the 8.5 inch side, and we're going to score it 1/2 inch. And I'm sorry if you can't see this, but I have limited space on my desk, and this board is kind of big. That's at 1/2 inch, and then 1 3/4 inches, 6 3/4, and then 8 inches. Okay, so that is all of our scoring done. So we can get rid of that board. And I have a template here to show you where the 1 inch sides, 1 inch score marks are on right and left. We're going to cut it like this. They are symmetrical, so you can either cut it this way or the other way. It doesn't matter. As long as you know we have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes here that we're going to be cutting. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. Can you see those score lines? So these 4 boxes, there's 2 little skinny ones and then 2 right here. So we're just going to cut those off on both sides. So let's get rid of this out of the way. And you can use your long scissors or your trimmer for this. These are just the scissors I'm most comfortable with. Your paper snips, whatever you have to cut. So we have 4 sections there that we cut off, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, now that we have those cut off, we're going to turn it so that what you just cut is, that's not straight. What you just cut is on this side, the right side of, on your right hand side, and we're going to cut up these score lines that's going straight on the rectangles. Straight on the rectangle side. And we're going to cut off these little 1/2 inch pieces here. These are going to become our tabs. And then we're going to wedge into the squares. On both sides here. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, now that we have that all cut out, move all the scraps to the side. We're going to get our detailed trio punch, and we're going to round some corners of these 2 corners here. So let's get our corner rounder in. Make sure it's in there properly. I want to make sure it's pushed all the way in. And then we'll do this side. Okay, and then these 2 sides with the 1/2 inch pieces on them, we're going to round those corners as well. Okay, that's all we needed that for. Now we can go ahead and burnish on all of our score lines. Okay, we have that done. And this is what our box is going to look like when we fold it all up. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and decorated now. So let's get our pieces to start gluing together. So I'm going to glue all of the designer series papers to their mats using some liquid glue. Okay, this is the last piece because I've already done some of the other pieces. And we're going to go ahead and adhere them to the box. Now, if you have a directional paper, you want to be careful how you adhere it to the box. But since our paper can go in any direction, we don't really have to pay attention to that. And as you can see, I am repurposing some paper, some cardstock, my white cardstock. I had printed something out on it and didn't need that many, so I'm using the other side. Just gonna line that up right there on the top flap. Then we have the little short ones that's gonna go on the sides. And we have the long ones that are going in the front and in the back. Put this on the other side and we'll be done decorating. And we can get to some stamping. Oh, a little too much glue here. Get some of that off. Okay, so now while that has a chance to dry on there, we're going to get some stamping done. So I have some scrap basic white here, and I'm going to use some balmy blue. Now this color is not one of the colors in the suite that coordinates with it. However, I didn't show you what we're making the box for. Let me show you. I have a couple of these candy bars and the colors are perfect. Now this is red and ours has the polished pink in it, but it's close enough. And then the white, then they have the little blue in there. So that's why I wanted to do some balmy blue. And we're going to be using this flower here from the stamp set, and we're going to stamp it in balmy blue. We're going to get a couple of them. And we're going to die cut that out. And before, well, let's go ahead and get the baby boss and get this die cut out. Back my plates out. So we're going to be using the artistic dies. I have the die that fits this small flower. Just line it up here. And run it through. We'll do that one more time to get our second flower. Okay, and that is all we need our die cutting machine for. So we'll put the baby boss away. Get rid of our scraps. And yes, I am stamping everything on that paper. I have to reuse it. I don't want to waste it. It's perfectly good paper. Okay, so now what we're going to do is get our box put together. So what we're going to do is put glue on all 4 of these tabs, and that's it. We'll put the box together. So let's go ahead and Add some glue. You want to get it close to the score line here and a little on the end. You can use tearing tape here if you like as well. We're going to line up this folded edge with this cut edge. We're going to do that on both sides. And with the liquid glue, you need to hold it for a little bit. Just a couple of seconds. Not very long. And then we can go ahead and put these sides in. Give it some time to catch for that glue to set. And here's our box, and let's get our candies. So as you can see, 4 of the candy bars can fit in. Fold our flaps over, and this tucks in the inside there, just like that. So you don't really need a belly band, but I wanted to use one, okay? So we're gonna take our belly band here. I actually wanna start it from the bottom. And we're just gonna give it a fold over on both sides. And we're just gonna pinch it where it folds over on all those, instead of scoring it, because yeah, those measurements never work out for me. So I just pinch it and then burnish those lines where I pinched it. So this box really holds itself shut, but the belly band is just added decoration. So we'll have this going just like that. And for this part, I am going to use tearing tape. Because I don't want the glue mistakenly oozing out onto our box. So I put tearing tape on the end of that one on the top and on the end of this one underneath. Let me see. That's kind of high. Let me see if this is going to work with that being up there, because I need to cover that. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Okay. So let's go ahead and peel off the backings and get this attached. Okay, and then I'm going to put another piece right here, and that's going to hold our circle. The circle is just so I know where to put my glue. I don't want to accidentally put too much glue. So before we glue this on, let's see how we're going to do this. We have some, what are they called? Some leaves. Let me get this out. We're going to be using some leaves from the ephemera, the Expressions in Ink ephemera pack. So these are laser cut, gold detailed prettiness. Yes, so we're going to be using some of these to decorate. Probably get 2 here of the same kind, because the other ones look pretty big. It'll probably be better for the other blooms. Yeah, so that's cute, just like that. We probably can do one more. Yeah, I'm gonna pause the video and I'm gonna do one more of the flowers. Okay, I have this one here. I think 3 would be better. Yep, that's like that. Okay, so we're gonna do it just like that. And before we glue these down, I want to stamp on this one, and I might use another little, this twig here. Let me see how this is gonna look. Oh yeah, okay. That's how we're gonna do it. So before we go any further, let me get this out of the way because I don't want to mess that up. We are going to stamp our sentiment right on this flower. So this one is going to be kind of tilted that way. We're going to get some evening evergreen, and we're going to use the sentiment best wishes. So let me go ahead and ink that up and try to stamp that straight right here. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, now let's just get everything glued down. So I'm going to put some glue on our circle. Just get that all glued up. I'm going to have one coming this way, one going this way. About like that. That looks good. Whoop, up a little bit. And then we're going to get some dimensionals for the one with the sentiment on it. Put a couple of dimensionals on the back of this. Oops. Let's see here. Yep. This is going to be super cute. Okay, so let's get these backings off. And just put this one. Let's move it a little further down. Oh, goodness. I'm so happy that I just thought, oh my goodness, I forgot about, I don't want this to stick my belly band to the box. I should have put the dimensionals on the belly band. But goodness, thankfully it did not stick where I didn't want it. Okay, so we're gonna put some glue on these back of these leaves here. And just tuck it in under this one. We're gonna tuck this one under our second flower. Come on, glue. Just a little. Yeah, there we go. Gonna stick this one under here. Do you guys see what I'm doing? Oh my goodness. How is that gonna work? That's not gonna work. I've already stuck this one down. Oh no. Okay, this is gonna have to stay on the box. I need to take this off. Oh, okay. I know. We'll just get another sheet. Were you guys yelling at me? Oh no, don't glue it down to the box. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. We need to glue these down to here. So the glue actually needs to be on the back of the flower. Like this. Now this one can have glue on the back of it because it's going on top of the flowers. Like that. Whoops. You know, I have glue all over my fingers now, and I got it all over the gold piece. But let me see if I can secure this down with some of this tear and tape so it'll be a little better. I don't want it to come off. Okay, so let's see here. So if you have to take it on and off from the same side, did we make it too tight? It just slid off. Okay, there we go. Okay, it still works. Now this ephemera pack also has some beautiful sequins in it. So let me get that out, and we'll embellish this box and we'll be done. So the belly band can only come off one way because this, I don't believe I did that. Let's get my take your pick tool, grab a couple of these very pretty. Let's see. Where do I want to put them? Do I want them in the flowers? I can put some on the flower. I don't really want it in the middle of the flower though. We'll put one here. One there. And a couple on this side of the box since the belly band can't come off on this side. We'll put, uh-oh. The glue is making everything stick to my fingers. We'll put a few on this side. There we go. There you have it. That is our project. Isn't it cute? I love it. Again, this is using the Artistically Inked bundle with the Expression in Ink Designer Series paper and the Expressions in Ink ephemera pack. So this is the Expressions in Ink suite of products with the In Color Pale Papaya for our cardstock. That is it, my friends. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later.